Welcome, friends. Today we are doing an unboxing, unveiling, and maybe a first impressions. And these are two fragrances I bought just before Christmas, and one arrived before Christmas, and the other one just arrived today. Today is the Wednesday after Christmas, which was on Saturday. In this country, we get two bank holidays for Christmas. So Christmas Day is a bank holiday, and Boxing Day is a bank holiday. Um, since the two, you can't have a bank holiday on a weekend. So since the 2 days fell on the weekend, we got Monday and Tuesday as the bank holiday, which is nice. So today was the first business day since last Thursday, really, because Christmas Eve's a bit of a pig for business. So the last full business day was last Thursday. So these might have been here sooner. Well, one of them might have. Anyhow, let's get on with it. The two fragrances I bought were a vintage older bottle of Lorenzo Viresi Frenzi's Sandalo. This is a blind buy. I got the sample set, and this was the only one that I wanted to smell, and it was the only one that didn't have in it. Fabulous. And a rather special one, but a rather large one. Vintage Fahrenheit. This is, from what I can tell, a 1992 bottle. I will show you how I've worked that out. It's from Raiders of the Lost Scent. So I am going to unbox these, show you around them and everything, have a little spray, see what they smell like, and just move on. Shall be moving on. Anyway, so we'll do the Lorenzo Fioresi first. Fioresi, Frenzy. Apparently Firenzi's a place, I believe. So, I must admit I have smelled this first, so it's not really a first impression. But we'll go with it. There you are. This is the vintage bottle. You can tell this because it's blue. It's also the eau de toilette. I think it comes in an eau de parfum, but I don't know that. Do not pick it up by the lid. You shouldn't pick any of your fragrances up by the lid. And I do realise that's a bit rich me saying it, because I pick all my fragrances up by the lid and usually drop them. But do as I say, not as I do. It's basically full. I got this for about 70 quid, 80 quid, and it's a vintage. It's the vintage one. It's the older one. Absolutely smells lovely. You can smell it out the box. I can't show you can I show you the level? It's basically full. It's had about 3 or 4 mils used. And the Fahrenheit, this is the one I had to do a bit of research on. I paid a lot of money for this. And I really like it. It is very difficult to find a batch code on the box. I haven't found one yet. You can see the barcode is like not stamped, but it's like printed on the box. This is what they call the Burning Planet version. And this is old. The box is certainly old. Now, just because the box is old doesn't necessarily mean the bottle's old, if that makes sense, you know? The batch code isn't on the box, which is a bit of a kick in the boobs, because that would help us identify it, but there is a batch code on the bottle. Whoops. Where are you going? Okay, we'll just move the box out of the way. And here it is. This is a 200ml, by the way. Now, you can tell this here. This is an old cap, right? This is lettering. It's got Christian Dior written on it, which is an indicator of some age. They didn't change to just Dior until the mid-2000s, I think. But the real way to tell is by the stem. The stem's really thick. And as you can see, the bottle goes from darker at the top to lighter at the bottom. But this, Parfums Christian Dior. The two things you're looking for to date are the number of digits in the batch code. This is 5. and the address on the bottom, which in this case is 33 Avenue Hoche. Now, in 19... Oh, God. What year? Was it 1990, 1991? They moved from 30 Avenue Hoche to 33 Avenue Hoche. And in 1998, they stopped using 5-digit batch codes and moved to 4. So this would date this bottle from somewhere between 1990 and 1998, according to the sticker on the bottom. Now, I went on Raiders of the Lost Scent and they said the first digit indicates the year. So these three things combined lead me to believe this is a 1992 bottle. So that's the evidence I have come up with so far. It's got something on its arse. Stop that. Anyway, if anybody has anything to say, please God get in touch and let us know. The Fahrenheit has like a raised feel on it, like it's I can feel it. I mean, it's not raised much, but it's got like a texture to it. It's got this crazy lid. These crazy lids were gotten rid of, and the type. What scared me off a little bit was this little collar. Now, I don't know when this collar came in, because on the other bottle I've got a 30ml. I really should have got that out. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I don't have a collar on that one, but it is only a 50ml, so I don't know if they're bothered with collars on the 50mls. But yeah, there we are. That's it. That's the presentation. We'll do a quick first impressions, and then we will be off. Don't want this to be a large video. Right. We'll do Sandalo first. Right. Sod it. Okay. Oh, spray is fantastic. This is a vintage bottle because this is now in what they call the vintage line, and they are all the same color bottles. They're not they're in clear bottles, not blue ones. Oh. Now, they claim to use Mysore sandalwood in this. I don't know about that. Because I don't know how old this is. The person who bought it before me bought it as a vintage in 2014. And I don't know how to date these bottles other than these were changed recently. So I know it's at least 7 years old. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. I beg your pardon. That is really, really nice. Creamy, smooth. This is the eau de toilette. Warm. Peter from Fragrance View actually did a first impressions on this today, but I think he got the most recent version. See how the cap doesn't click. So I'll go and watch that video. He's got probably a better first impression than I have. Oh, this is really nice. I don't know if it's all natural. I would imagine that it might be a mix of both. That's very warm, smooth, silky, creamy. Beautiful. Really nice. I wouldn't wear that in cold weather, though. It's not strong enough, but it would be really nice in warm weather. Anyway, again, the Fahrenheit. They are clean different colours. The collar and that cap are very different colours. I await for the judgment of Sprody and Greggy Boy to see what these are like, to see what they reckon of this. So we'll see. This is a partial, by the way. I don't know if you can see the level. You can't. Eugene will be doing his ends. He hates fingerprints. And it is a fingerprint. Look at the state of that. It is a fingerprint magnet. Even that's too much for me, that. Dear me. There, can you see the level? They were like, oh, it's missing like 20%. And when I got here, I was like, mate, that's not missing 20% at all. That's like 5%, if 5%. Like, anyway, time for this. This should be gassy and oily and horrible. Sprayer's not as good as they are now. It's more like one of those fat. Well, I don't think it's a fake fragrance. all sorts going on in vintage Fahrenheit. Absolutely all sorts going on. That violet leaf's outrageous. Like, I know I use the word outrageous quite a lot, but that is outrageous. I don't think the fragrance is deteriorated at all. I may have to send this off to like a couple of experts like Greggy Boy. I know that Stephen Sproat's also an expert as well, so I might send him a little bit, see what they reckon. The person said no returns, but I mean, it's covered by the eBay returns policy, so if it's got to go back, it's got to go back, you know what I mean? That is very, very oily, gasoline-y, petroleum, vintage. That does smell like what I imagine it should smell like, but the other one I've got is, from what I can tell, a 1996 bottle, and that is, it feels more oily. I'll do a comparison because I've got loads of types of Fahrenheit. I mean, there's a Fahrenheit just over there. I can see it's peeking at us. I'll do a Fahrenheit comparison one day between all the different ones that I've got. But yes, anyway, this has gone on long enough for a first impressions unboxing, unveiling sort of thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any information about either of them, or if you've smelled either of them. Please let me know. And I will see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.